the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Today, a semifinal showdown with a trip to the national championship at stake. It's the LSU Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Graham. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12. They're trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this is a great example of that. There's contact on the quarterback when he's making the throw, making life difficult on him in the pocket. He makes a good throw, but guess what? Wide receiver contacted right at the catch point. This type of physical play is exactly what they've been talking about. These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
Look out, he's got space ahead. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first-quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pressure's on. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. On the run, it's Durham. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Levin. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, that one's picked off. He breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is so deflating for this defense. That's a good set of downs. They get to fourth, and the ball is completed short of the line to gain, and yet they cannot make the tackle, and they're able to move the chains and convert. I tell you what, this defense and this defensive play caller has got to be so frustrated right now.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here comes a handoff. Sees an opening. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here he goes. The 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And the Tigers begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Off to the back. First out and more. He's still running. Breaks. Who's in the clear? At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Ball handed off. He's got some space. Look out. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, now you look forward to third down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
You know, LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He barrels into the end zone. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Tackle made after just a short gain. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. They'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Back to pass. It's Levitt. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got room to run. Look out. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
He's got space. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. The Tigers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Great swarming defense. if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. It'll be a turnover on downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Important second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Crosses the 35. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, this is a clear breakdown in the run defense. He wasn't even touched for that explosive run. He gets the ball all the way down the field. Where is the defense? They need to adjust, and they need to adjust quickly. I would suggest dropping a safety down, doing something in order to defend all of those gaps up front. These zone pressures are so difficult to identify for the offensive line. The defensive line is going to be slanting, so that movement causes them some problems. And here the linebacker is able to get him.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Pulls it in. It's Durham. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. To the air, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw to the left side. With the catch, it's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Watkins. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grinding away with the running game. Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a performance from this group today. I thought it would be a closer game, in particular here in the semifinal, but they have just been so good, and now they've got the rhythm for their next matchup. They're going to go play for a national championship, Chris, and the film that they're going to watch is some of their best football that they've ever played. That is a great feeling and something this head coach, I'm sure he's going to use moving forward.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a